Hello everyone, this devlog will act as an impromptu announcement for my game to showcase what I've worked on so far for the prototype, the story of the game, and what has been planned up to this point. This game is an anthology horror game that has 7 levels planned so far, and each story in the game is a self-contained bite-sized story that will take about 30 minutes per story to complete, with a total runtime of 2 hours or more for the whole game. Each story will be set in a different setting, and while there is no overarching plot for the whole game, there is still a little bit of everything for everybody. For example, the first game takes place in the Victorian era, where you play as an archaeological widower, and this is a paranormal horror story where you essentially try to revive your dead wife using rituals that you discovered on an uninhabited island in the ruins of a previously undiscovered civilization. The second story of this game is more of an action sci-fi horror game where you play as a soldier who is sent to a space station that had a viral outbreak to cleanse the station of the infected. So far, I have focused on completing the prototype and getting the first story ready for playtesting. I designed the levels, created the assets that I needed, or got them from the Unity store to save time, did some post-processing to make it look better, and started working on the world events. As for what I need to do before this prototype is done is I need to change the UI, create more assets, set up world events, do sound effects, do the music, and set up the AI for the monster for the first chapter. My goal is to finish the prototype by the 20th of March, and while I've been working on this prototype for a month or so, I am also a solo dev with other obligations, so unfortunately it is taking me longer than it probably should to make this prototype. My main mistake, however, was making the prototype for a story that has 2 different levels that I had to design, create, and make mechanics for, which is the first one. But who knows, maybe if this game gets enough traction, then I can hire people to fill in the skill gaps and make this game even faster. I am a musician and creative person overall first, and a coder/logical thinker second. So currently I am using a tool to fill in those gaps by using the Horror FPS kit, and I know basic coding, so I can do things like the world events and some other very simple things like spawning in objects and whatnot. The next devlog will talk about what I've done between then and now, and as well talk about plans for the other levels and maybe even my background if anyone is interested in that. Before I go, and normally I don't do this, you should definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel. If this game looks even a little bit interesting to you, it will really help with getting as many people as possible to know about the game. And of course, this is where I'll update everything, so if you are interested in it, then this is where I'll announce the release, and I'll also link social media as well. And that's all for now. Bye!